Let's face it, no one ever wants to talk about rear end issues. But guess what? Hemorrhoids are more common than you think. So let's get to the bottom of it. Hemorrhoids, otherwise known as piles, are a cluster of blood vessels normally occurring around the anal area, and their function is to cushion the rectal tissue, especially when we are passing stool. When exposed to increased pressures, these superheroes can become total drama queens. And these pressures can be brought about by pregnancy, obesity, constipation, a disease called portal hypertension, heavy lifting, other conditions such as rectal surgery, episiotomies while giving birth, and even increase in age can affect the integrity of these hemorrhoids. So hemorrhoids are of two types, internal hemorrhoids and external hemorrhoids. And they are told apart by a line in the anal area called a pectinate line. So above the pectinate line, we have internal hemorrhoids, and below the pectinate line, we have the external hemorrhoids. The signs and symptoms of hemorrhoids are rectal fullness, rectal discomfort. Sometimes there's some mucus discharge that when it spreads around the anal area, there's a lot of itching. There's a feeling of a rectal mass, and sometimes there could be bleeding with passing of stool. So internal hemorrhoids tend to be painless and often are staged depending on their severity. So we have stage 1 all the way to stage 4. Stage 1 is whereby the hemorrhoids, are a little bit, engorged. Stage 2 often is noted while you're passing stool, there is a mass that prolapses and goes back on its own. In stage 3, while passing stool, the mass goes out and then you're forced to manually push it back. And stage 4 is whereby once the mass prolapses, it is not able to get back in. External hemorrhoids are very, very, very painful, and often when they heal, they leave bits of skin tags. So the management of hemorrhoids is dependent on the cause, the type, and the severity, which may be diet kind of management, medical, or surgical. So do not fret at all. Hemorrhoids are very, very manageable, and you can definitely get to the bottom of things.